Hey guys, it is the Great Fishniz, and we are playing Hearts of Iron 4 as Japan, and we have just gotten the thing so we can find our own faction. Alright, so, let's see here. Indian National Army, this is kind of what we want to do. One of the following must be true. Either British Raj is subject to the United Kingdom, is at war with you, oh god lord. You know what, that one's, we don't know what's going to happen. The Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact. Hold that up. Hold up. Ah! Pause! My pause isn't working. There we go. Yes. Let's scroll down here. Let's suppress our subjects and make them begin to love me even more. Alright, so diplomats from Germany and the Soviet Union concluded what observers are describing as a historic agreement today with the signing of the Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact, named after German Foreign Minister Joachim von Ribbentrop and his Soviet counterpart Vyacheslav Molotov. This non-aggression pact stipulates that neither side will ally itself to nor aid any enemy of the other. Foreign diplomats warn that this treaty effectively gives Germany a free hand to wage war in Europe without having to fear Soviet intervention. Ooh, what's this? They want that. Yes, you can join our new faction. You can join our new faction. You can join our new faction. Oh, that was beautiful. That was beautiful. Oh, so happy. So happy. So many feels. Alright, 1940. It's not quite 1940 yet. Don't want to push it. 39! 39! Look, we can build faster! Let's start the actual building faster. Because we have a lot of repairs still we're doing in places. We're trying to build infrastructure over here near Tibet. And we are... My quick button is not working for that. So anyways, yeah, we're blaming Tibet for screwing up the infrastructure over here, so essentially we're going to be able to attack them. Let's take our Air Force over here, move it over here, and assign you to kick their butt. Seems pretty straightforward. Poland has capitulated, and France has banned communism. There we go. Seems a lot of my quick keys aren't working this time. I must have tabbed out funny. I just tried to pause. There we go. So, the Edward Dali cabinet have decreed the dissolution of Parti Communiste Français. Ever since the Soviet Russia signed the non-aggression pact with Nazi Germany, there have been talks of prescribing communism in France. No dirty commies. The decree was instead following an agreement between two nations for the partition of Poland. Edward Dali took the opportunity as support for a ban rose, and even leftist papers started advocating for the abortion of Parti Communiste Français. Poland has capitulated. Well, yes, they have. Look at that. And the Soviets didn't really even have to do anything because they got the pact through. So that divvied up Poland for them. Tibet's not going to have that kind of luck. We're not going to... wrong button. There we go. We're not going to be divvying up Tibet with anybody. Except maybe reorganized nationalist China. Alright, we're speaking out against Tibet. It's a whole bunch of just kind of hoodoo. You know, we're not real worried about it. Alright, so we finished off our two super heavies. And we really haven't researched anything else, so let's do two more. Let's do one more. One more super heavy. Eating up all the steel. We're going to try to eat up all the steel in the world if we can. But first we're going to eat up all the steel in our region. So we've got some defensive plans against the Soviet Union. We could attack in Siberia. That doesn't really do us a whole lot of good. What I kind of want to do is get my forces down through here and take Iran, so I have a much shorter trip to jump up here, or at least around here. This will be easier because there's less. These mountains are a pain in the butt. Because eventually the Soviets are going to be an issue for us. Right now, the United States, last I saw, didn't really care about us one way or the other. They are working on carrier... What is going on? Okay, so I'm lagging like crazy. USSR occupies eastern Poland. We already knew that. There we go. Close air support effort. So they're kind of working on these things that are going to make themselves stronger. It's true. They really, really will. Our goal is to not get in their way. If we don't attract them, maybe we can not have to worry about them. One thing I did want to see, though, is... ooh, what's this do? World tension is increased. Soviet Union gets Japanese buildup. Let's not do that. To demand French Indochina. Ile-de-France is not controlled by France. What? Oh, I see. So this is after France falls. I can demand it. If we're at war, we can improve our national spirit. That's nice. That's very, very nice. I think what we're going to need to do, though, is take this motorization. So right now, we are using the suppressed subjects to kind of push our subjects into being our people. Okay, so I'm pushing on them, and they are slowly kind of shifting over to going from puppet, I think, to I don't remember which way it goes. Integrated puppet, from that to annexed, right? So annexed is awesome. Annexed is what we want, because they just become part of Japan, and we're not going to raise world tension with that. You know, it's going to be great. It's going to be fantastic. It's a lot easier. Or I shouldn't say it's a lot easier. It's a lot more beneficial, because they build up their country on their own. We don't have to build it up for them, although we do a little bit. We do build up like their infrastructure and stuff like that, and it makes them like us. And it actually pushes them towards liking us even more. Speaking of the which, can I build an airbase even closer? No, not really. Oh my god. Okay, I thought that was infrastructure. One of the ways to really make people happy is to build lots of forts. Because they're quick, they're cheap, and they're useful. That really pushes them towards liking you. And I think what it is you're completing a lot of projects in their country. And since we could use some forts along this Soviet border, because you know how those dirty commies are. They're going to try to attack us at some point. These guys keep giving us forces. All right. There we go. Line up to that. Got any more? Nope, just that one. That's good. That's good. That's good. I don't think we need fortresses over on that side. Wrong button. See, we're still repairing. Where's Zikang? See, we're repairing it here. That might as well be the same as doing that for them. And we're going to build some oil refineries, and then we're going to move on to these other guys. Let's kind of split up these oil refineries. There we go. With this infrastructure that's going to make China really kind of fall in love with us. And that's kind of the goal here. Is I think China is the one that's the furthest away. So we're going to need 300 more points to move them towards us. And they're moving about 32 a day. The German Reich claims Memel, with German forces on their border poised to attack Lithuania, is given into a German ultimatum demanding the surrender of the old Prussian territory of Memel. It was passed to Lithuania by the Treaty of Versailles, but has now been reintegrated into the region of Ostpreußen. We have yet reached the extent of German territory. Have we yet reached the extent of German territorial ambitions in Europe? Experts are doubtful. Are you kidding? How could you possibly think they're done? Oh, I'm just ashamed of you people. I'm just so ashamed. Alright, so Germany. What are they doing? Working to go around Maginot. Russia's working on an extra research slot. I don't trust that. I really don't. Really don't. What's France doing? France has not fallen yet. It's 1939. The war's been going on for quite a while, and they haven't fallen. So that's pretty cool. We keep getting... Our people love us. Our little... look at that. Giving us the district armies. Let's just let's take a look at what a district army consists of. Template. Yeah. Lightly armed forces. We can't really do a whole lot with them. That's okay. They work well for what they are. They're just not super fantastic awesome. I wonder if I can I don't have the district armies in my templates. Let's change our symbol here. These guys are badass. We're going to change them to that. Okay? We're going to go to our army. We're going to see how many we can find that are this district army template. Oh, there's a lot. Okay. Oh, that doesn't pause. That doesn't pause. German pressure towards the Benelux. This is them pushing into Belgium and Amsterdam. Okay, so it's 1939. We can improve our Marines, because you never know. Might need to invade somebody at some point. July of 39. The only thing we could really do is push our destroyers up on this naval side. So let's start pushing down here. Alright, destroyer sub-detection, light cruiser sub-detection. There we go. Light cruisers. Excuse me. Pushing up here. Alright, infantry equipment. We need to go infantry equipment too. We don't need to catch up on those anymore. So let's put those down there to the guns. It's going to hurt our efficiency, but that's okay. I think we'll recover from that. We will be all right. Now, we've got a lot of air experience. Let's see here. We're going to wait until we get our next airplane. We've got a lot of stuff. It's going to take a bit. But after we finish one of these, the next one to finish, we'll research a new plane. And we will make that into a beast. We're going to do the same with our tanks. I think we're going to go medium. We're going to go medium. Because light tanks are good, but they don't really have as much punch. And we can do that too. And my quick keys are just not working here, guys. Let me try... you don't need to see that. There we go. Our Alt-Tab had kind of screwed us up. Belgium has joined the Allies, and the German Reich is going around the Maginot by going through the Netherlands and Belgium. And Luxembourg. Of course, they did that before. They could have pushed right through there. And how are the Italians doing down here? Alright. Looks like they got navally invaded. That's what happens to Italy, is Rome gets invaded, and then all of their victory points are in the same area. They get toasted quick. Meanwhile, in Tibet, in October, the very beginning of October, we'll be able to begin our push. Alright, available planes and reserves. So speaking of the which, let's see, what do we have? We got a lot of Type 91s. I don't know what that means. But let's round this group out. 1, 2, 3, 4. You know what I forgot to do on each one of those? Let's hit the OK. Pause. The Netherlands have capitulated. Didn't see that coming. Yeah, we did. We most certainly did. Okay, so that's going to fill up this airbase. So what we want to do now is build a better airbase. Airbases build quickly. We can do that right now. Right at the very top of the list. Notice that we're building a lot in our people's areas. We're going to continue to do that until they just love us to a point where they can't stand it anymore and they just need us like for absolutely everything and all that good stuff. So, October it is. So what is it? Tibet's not the Dalai Lama, is it? Brad Pitt was in Tibet with that movie, 7 Years in Tibet. Right? No? I don't remember. Put it in the comments. What is the movie I'm thinking about that's 7 years in something with Brad Pitt? I think it's Brad Pitt. And he hangs out, I think, with the Dalai Lama. Belgium has capitulated. Now, the real trick for Germany here is getting onto England, which our navy is pretty awesome and could help with, but we're not going to help them. No. Nope. We're going to let them do their own thing and screw themselves up. We're about to go claim Tibet. Does Tibet have any resources? That's wrong button. Where is it? Yeah. Okay, so they've got a little tungsten. Nothing that we actually need. So let's jump over here. We were talking about we're going to make our new badass fighters, right? So we're going to make our new badass fighters. We got to research them in 35 days. Ooh, man, I don't know if we can take that. All right, so let's get ahead of time a little bit here. We like rocketing and rolling big bad battleships. Tajima class, 159 days. We're going to start that a little bit early, but that's going to put us kind of in the middle of next year, or the early to middle, of 1940. We're going to have battleships already in production, which is awesome. Awesome. All right, come on now. Now our guys on Tibet's border. This is our Purple Army. Do we have how's our motorized looking? Got 1.5 thousand. Let's see if we can convert some of these guys. Let's try 3 at a time to motorized. We'll be a little shy, not too bad. We are modernizing, my friend, modernizing. Speaking of the which, with our motorized, can we add logistics companies? Those would be awesome. Okay, Swaraj movement makes gains in provincial election. British civil servants woke to a rude shock this morning as the results of recent provincial elections came in. It's clear now that a large majority of Indians have given their votes to pro-Swaraj candidates. In previous provinces across India, calls have already started to turn this limited amount of local government into its total self-rule as quickly as possible. A spokesman for the British government stressed that now was not the time to discuss such measures, that any transfer of further authority to India was out of the question. And India is claiming Yugoslavia. Let's edit these guys too. Let's, oh, we already gave it to them. Okay. So, does that mean that I could start working on that soon? I would like to. Let's get start getting these little things done. That constant push of them becoming my subjects, that's going to happen anyway. Let's face it. I'm just too awesome right now. We are helping our brethren out as much as possible. Let's kind of shift this up a little bit more. Look, see, we're going to help them even sooner. It's awesome. They're going to love us. Meanwhile, Tibet's going to have to learn to love us too. And you know what? I think Bhutan and Nepal will. Sam, how you guys doing? We're boosting you up. Is Mongolia learning? They are learning. Look at that. 21%. 21%. You know what we could do? These guys are guaranteed, aren't they? Same common term faction. If they have a revolution, we could, aid in that revolution a little bit. Uh-oh, something's happened. The fall of Paris. Wow! And France has capitulated. Wow! And the death of Rudolf Hess. Deputy Führer Rudolf Hess, we don't care. He crashed his plane, right? He was going to try to surrender to the United Kingdom or give up and all that kind of stuff, and he crashed his plane. Actually, no. I want you to go here. Some of these things I've read so many times. I don't want to read them again. I really don't. I get tired of it. Okay. What's I doing? All those news reports. Oh, yeah. So France has fallen, which means we can demand French Indochina. Get over here. As soon as this gets done, we can demand French Indochina, which would be awesome. Bloop. That right there. And I think that will help pressure Siam into coming to our side. And then we can help the British Raj. Let's boost that. You know what? I don't really care about Mongolia anymore. Because they're part of the common term. I don't care about them anymore. And I'll worry about Siam later. We just want the British Raj to come to become our friends. Mainly because if they become good enough friends, we don't have to go through Afghanistan. We'll just go straight to Iran. Bloop, 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 bloop. Alright, so we've got our new fighter. Let's get the carrier-based version going. Let's make our variant. Okay, so engine means they're much more agile and they're hard to shoot down. Reliability, we'll give it a little boost there, and range. 48%. Let's not boost up to that point. There we go. 88% reliability. That's plus 8% from what it was. If I go down one there. Yeah. Okay, so we're good. More reliable, harder to shoot down, fast as all get out in a longer range. That's a hell of a fighter. Okay? Now where to go? Mark 1. Boop. That's what we want to produce. That's what we're going to start upgrading to. It's going to be great. And then what we're going to do is... Do the Germans need a Lend-Lease of air power? Do I have Lend-Lease of air power? Those are carrier-based. I do, kind of. Let's pause for a second while all this stuff happens. Let's give them... Oh, that's carrier-based. No. Germans don't do carriers. Let's give them once all 72 of these, because we don't want the old crap. I'm sure they'll appreciate it. Let's give them 28 of these. What else do we have? That's all we've really got. We've got carrier-based stuff. The carrier-based torpedo bombers would be alright, but we can give them some our old tanks. I'm sure that they will like some of our old tanks. Let's give them 170 once. What do we have over here? Do I think 20,000 will help? That's our... I don't remember which... I think that's the old one. 3,854. We'll give them the old ones. Boop. Denmark has joined the Allies, and Germany is now attacking Denmark. Okay. Would these guys like to join our faction? Norway is also being attacked by Germany. They don't... Oh, they still have the recovering from Civil War thing. Alright, let's assign you to that. Let's exercise this whole group. Yes. Get them moving upwards to the new... Okay. Good. Need you to exercise also. Oh, there's more! Okay, so our justification against Tibet is done. Okay, that means we're going to have to stop exercising this group, because we need our... can't afford the attrition. They will stop their exercise. We will declare war. Calling in our allies, because we trust our allies. Nope, don't do that. Don't do that. Who doesn't have a mission? These guys don't have a mission. That's okay. They just don't have the range. Alright. There we go. The reorganized nationalist China is the most important one. Let's take this group. Let's take, split half of them to here. Half of those to go here. You can hit S to split your divisions. Wow! Holy crap, that was really fast. Wow, that was crazy. We have puppeted Tibet. Holy crap, that was insane. Who do we want to do that to next? Pause! Okay. Okay, guys, you know what? That's gonna be that's gonna be our next episode. What are we gonna do? Okay, so let's set up for next episode. First of all, let's take our purple guys, and they can halt. They can halt everything. They're good. They're done. Because Tibet is now a puppet. Stop it. Okay, Tibet is now our puppet. Let's take our purple guys and delete all your orders. Let's give you 2 front lines. We're going to give you a front line here and a front line here. And we're going to take this group assign you to an order to take Bhutan. And assign you guys. Okay. We're going to take half of them, assign them to here, and give them this order right here. We go take Kathmandu. All right. So that's next episode. We'll start doing that. We've got to research. Yeah, that was really weird. Air-land battle. Heart attack plus 10%. Tanks and armor variant, soft attack and heart attack. Or we can go down this way with soft attack, recon company. You know what, let's go this way. Alright guys, let me know what you think in the comments about puppeting everyone. And I mean everyone. Let's look at our... Oh, look at our alliance right here. It's magnificent. Okay, it is magnificent. We will see you next time, guys. This is the Great Fish Niz, and I'm out.